Okay, time for a new video, and if this is the first video you've seen of mine, then thank you very much for checking it out. It is greatly appreciated. Do feel free to take a look at older videos of mine as well if you so wish. And if this is yet another video of mine that you're watching, then thank you very much for returning. Again, it is much appreciated. As always, apologies for the average quality of these videos and for the fact that I don't edit them, because it's just simpler that way. So if I stumble over my words going forwards, I apologise in advance. Today is going to be yet another Eurovision related video, and it's going to be quite a short video, I think, hopefully so. I'm going to be talking about Melodifestivalen, which of course is the Swedish national selection for Eurovision. It has been for a very, very long time, and this year's edition starts at the time of recording tomorrow evening in Gothenburg. 7 songs will battle it out. 2 will go automatically into the grand final, which will be at the start of next month. 2 will go into the second chance round, and the other 3 will be out. There will be no way back for them. I thought that I would give you my thoughts on the 7 songs in semi-final 1, and then next week I'll talk about semi-final 2, and so on until Melodifestivalen for this year is complete. So yes, we know the names of all the singers, we know the names of all the songs, but we only have heard snippets of these first 7 songs. So this semi-final, I think the quality on the whole is not bad. I wouldn't say it's incredible, and I don't think that there's a Eurovision winner in the mix here, but then again, this is just the first semi-final. So if you want to listen to 1-minute snippets of these songs, you can do so online. The best place to do it is on the SVT website, and you can also watch short clips from the rehearsals online as well, also on the SVT website. I just watched them again before filming this video. So, song 1 tomorrow night will be Chasing Rivers by Nano, and the music and lyrics are by Lisa Kabler, who has she has co-written a Eurovision winning entry, I think she wrote Only Teardrops. She did in 2013, the winning song for Denmark. She's also joined by Linnea Deb, Joy Deb and Thomas Gerson as songwriters of this tune. Thomas Gerson co-wrote Euphoria for Sweden in 2012. So a big team behind this one. Nano, of course, was the runner-up in Melodifestivalen a few years ago with Hold On. He won the public vote, but the jury votes meant that he finished as the runner-up. This song sounds fairly promising. I think it sounds better than Hold On. I was not really a fan of that one, gotta be honest. I thought his voice could have been a bit stronger. It was shaky at times, in my opinion. I immediately viewed him as Sweden's version of Rag and Bone Man, quite a successful musician here in Britain. This song, Chasing Rivers, doesn't sound too dissimilar to Hold On, but I do think there's a bit more to it. He's joined on stage by a group of kids. There seems to be quite a powerful feel to it. It sounds okay, it looks okay. There's nothing that's quite exciting me yet. Something tells me that I'm going to have a very average opinion of this song in the end, but for the moment, it seems okay. And he will definitely be one of the favourites to go automatically into the final. I'll be telling you my exact prediction and my personal opinion in terms of ranking once I've spoken about all the songs. Song 2 is No Drama by High 15. Joy Deb, Linnea Deb and Kate Tizard wrote this one. High 15, a 4-piece girl band. They're all teenagers, I think. This is up-tempo, accessible pop. There's some light-up screens on stage. They're wearing colourful sort of neon outfits. Not too sure about that look myself, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's fairly catchy. This could be brilliant, but I think it's more likely to come across as messy. Vocally they sound okay, and there is a bit of choreography, which doesn't seem too bad, but I think on the whole people are going to watch this and think, yeah, it's not quite quality enough, which is a shame. because I'd love to see Sweden represented by a girl band at some point. They certainly need to be represented by a female this year. We've had too many male singers from Sweden lately. We need a female front and centre this year, in my opinion. But yeah, this song, no drama. It's okay. It's a bit of fun, but it's not quite at that level. Song 3 is Not With Me by Victoria, back for a third time. Of course, she had Save Me a couple of years ago, which did quite well. And then she had If I Lay Me Down a couple of years ago too, which didn't do quite as well, particularly with the juries. They let her down. This song is a ballad. It's quite different from what we've come to expect from Victoria, who usually has pop meets country stuff. This is a straight-up ballad. She's wearing a black dress. There is rainfall. She will be soaked by the end of the performance, I imagine. Joy Deb, Linnea Deb, both of them again, and Victoria Johansson wrote this song. I'm hoping that she wins Melfest. I'd love to see her at Eurovision. She sort of came out of nowhere with Save Me, and people really responded to it, and rightly so. It was a cracking song. If I Lay Me Down was also very good. And I've followed her career since Save Me, and all of the songs that she's released have been pretty good. Even her version of How Far I'll Go in the movie Moana, which is called Vaiana in Sweden, I think. That song's great. Her version of it's brilliant. She's got a great voice. She's still quite young. She's easily one of the best young female vocalists that Sweden has, surely. This song, for me, the only problem with it is that it is a ballad, and that people might not really want to go for a ballad. It's got to really stand out, because so many ballads can sound the same. This does sound promising. Her voice is too good to be knocked out early. For me, this should be winning the first semi-final, but stranger things have happened. Anyway, moving on. Song 4 is Mina Bränder, which means My Fires, performed by Zeana featuring Anis Don Demina. Thomas Gesson, Jimmy Jansson, Anis Don Demina and Pa Mudu Badje wrote this song. This has an upbeat feel. It's got a bit of urban grittiness to it, perhaps. Not really doing anything for me. I find it quite average, actually. But at least it holds your attention. Vocals aren't bad. I think this song probably won't get through automatically to the final. It might go through to the second chance round, but I don't think this is anything really that remarkable. I think it's the sort of song that we get every year in Melodifestivalen, and we have several songs like this every year, in my opinion. It's okay, but it's not amazing. Let me know what you think, of course. Song 5 is the song that might well come last here. Mina Fyra Årstider by Arja Saijonmaa. The song translates as My Four Seasons. Arja wrote it with Göran Spardal. She's been in Melfest before. She's actually Finnish, highly experienced. She's 74 years of age. I've got no issues with her voice, her stage presence, confidence, her look. Got no issues with that at all. The song, which I thought would be a straight-up ballad, it's not. It is a little bit more upbeat. And she just seems to be enjoying herself on stage. The song just isn't memorable enough. I can't see many people really going big for this. I could be wrong, and if I was Swedish, then I'd perhaps have a better idea of how well she'd be expected to do tomorrow night. But for me, this will do well not to come last. Then we have song 6, which is Hello by Mohombi. The more I hear this, the more I like it. Got to be honest. Mohombi, of course, is quite an experienced musician himself. Had some success around the world a few years ago. He's 32, was born in DR Congo. The song was written by Mohombi, Thomas Gesson, Linnea Deb and Alexandru Florin Cotoi. The staging is quite dark here. There is a sort of light-up screen next to him. The chorus is quite catchy. Simple, but catchy. The verses I'm not too sure about. I would need to hear the whole thing. It doesn't sound bad, and it doesn't look bad. And this really could do quite well. An automatic qualifier, I'm not too sure about that, but definitely top 4, yes. I'd be gobsmacked if otherwise. Not bad at all. Pleasantly surprised. Moving on to song 7, which is the last one. It's the return of Anna Bergendahl, who of course missed out on the final in 2010 in Oslo for Sweden. This Is My Life, which is my favourite Eurovision song to date. I know, quite surprising, but it is. I've followed her career ever since. She has released music, an album or two, but suffice to say that this really is a bit of a comeback. Ashes to Ashes has been written by Thomas Gesson, Bobby Ljunggren, Erik Bernholm and Anna. Performed in English. Her voice is so different now. It's deeper, it's richer, it's more mature. She's all in black, at least in the rehearsal footage. Whether she'll be wearing something different tomorrow night, I don't know. The backdrop is beautiful. It's sort of like Salvador for Portugal a couple of years ago, with that forest scene, but this is more colourful. And she's got sort of like fake foliage on stage with her. Not too sure about that, but on the whole it looks pretty good. Her voice is good. It's soft-ish pop with a tinge of country. It's quite professional. I think it's very nicely done. There's a certain amount of charm. She looks good, she sounds good. How old is she? Is she 30 yet? She's 27. Wow. Yeah, she's only 2 years older than me. Well, 1 year older, because I turn 26 very soon. So she was very young when she performed on stage in Oslo in 2010, and she missed out, which was a travesty. Very surprising. But she's back, trying to do it all again. I don't think she'll be winning Melfest at all. But this is not a bad song. I just think that maybe it will come across as too dull for many. We shall see. So there we go. That's my thoughts on the 7 songs. My prediction at this stage is that Nano and Victoria will go through automatically. Probably Victoria first. And then I think 3rd and 4th will be Anna in 3rd and Mohombi in 4th. I think 5th will be Zayana featuring Anis Don Demina. I think 6th will be High 15, and I think 7th will be Arya Sayonmar. Let me know what you think. Maybe you think I'm talking a load of rubbish. That's completely fine. Let me know in the comments below. In terms of my preference, obviously I haven't heard the whole song yet, or the whole songs yet, but Victoria first, I think I will really start to like that song. I mean, there is no song by her that I dislike, which is impressive, I guess. So Victoria first, Anna second, Mohombi 3rd, High 15 4th, maybe. Nano 5th. I do think he's a bit overrated, but this song sounds better than Hold On to me. So yeah, Nano 5th, Zayana featuring Anis Don Demina 6th. That song does nothing for me at all. And then Arya 7th. I'd be surprised if anything but that result occurs tomorrow night. There we have it. Let me know what you think. It's not a bad semi-final lineup at all. Semi-final 2 will be in Malmö on the 9th of February, Leksand on the 16th of February, Lidköping on the 23rd of February, the second chance round in Nyköping on the 2nd of March, and the final in Stockholm on the 9th of March. There we have it. Nothing else to say. I could talk about Australia. It's probably going to be Shepherd. I would prefer Kate Miller-Heidke, but the fans want Electric Fields, so that will be quite interesting. Anyway, let me know what you want on this channel as well. If you want me to talk more in depth about certain national finals, I can try and do that. Things are a little bit busy with university work and blah blah blah, but I'll see what I can do. And in terms of my ongoing series, I think I'm talking about 2013 next. I'll be filming that at some point, so do stick around if you want to see that. And there we go. My thoughts on Melodifestivalen Semi-Final 1 2019. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. My social media links will be in the description below if you want to check them out. My blog, Eurovision stuff on there. Until next time, bye for now.